We got us a gym, y'all. I promise. Shout out to Poetic Flacco, man. Shout out to bro. I love his presentation, y'all. And for the most part, he's pretty credible if it's not over exaggerated type stuff. But shout out to bro. I'm not trying to take anything from him or put anything on him. Pause. Anyway, he has this video. There's another situation with this group of people, y'all. Just to think that not too long ago, when a certain person was out, take that, a lot of us were making videos about, oh, it's coming soon, this person will be next. And look at where we are. Look at where we are. Interesting. But I want to say this. I'm happy that we ain't seen a Busby dude pop up with a list of people that he wants to participate in a case. And speaking of that, y'all know I don't stand with these people, but just period, I feel like there should be a cap on situations, because I feel like a lot of these people are doing what they do out of spite. I'm trying to word myself wisely, but I feel like a lot of these people are out of spite, if not every last one of them. You got to think about what he did with people's rights, unkept promises, and all of that stuff. I mean, y'all heard that audio from Cassie talk about what she'll, yeah. Anyway, we're here, y'all, and it might be a certain group of people's turn or a certain person's turn. And when I got news that he was doing some Super Bowl stuff for 2026, maybe, is that the grand closing? Grand opening, grand closing. Some, you manhold and did it again. Whatever. Anyway, let's check out Poetic Flacco. I've been yapping too much. Let me know where y'all tapping in from before you get to this video. Now let's get it.
People, it looks like it's every day now the cruelty of Roc Nation keeps getting exposed. We done uncovered another lawsuit that nobody is talking about. The lawsuit is centered around the turmoil of Michelle Shore, who we believe was a personal assistant for Megan Thee Stallion. They don't explicitly say Megan Thee Stallion, however, the timeline, the dates, the facts, it all lines up with this was Megan Thee Stallion's personal assistant. Michelle is suing Roc Nation for what I can describe as inhumane, cutthroat treatment, man. You don't treat employees like this. You don't treat animals like this. The lawsuit filed by Michelle Shore is actually against Roc Nation, not Megan Thee Stallion. Roc Nation directly, because Roc Nation was her employer. So February 26, 2024 is when she applied for the job. Now, the title of the role was High Profile Artist Personal Assistant, LA-based position. March 13, she accepted an offer to be the personal assistant to one of defendant's main celebrity clients, who we believe is Megan Thee Stallion. Now, the salary was $130,000, and it was a signed employment agreement with Roc Nation Management. Throughout her employment, the wage statements listed Roc Nation as her employer, not Megan Thee Stallion, Roc Nation. So March 8th.
All right, y'all. This is very interesting. All too often we hear people speak about the nasty ways of this alleged person who we think this individual could be speaking about. Now, why not go for the individual and go for the company? She can still double back maybe and go for the individual, but because you were employed on paper by this company, that might be who you have to go after first. But I feel like if these people can go after, that's my Harlem Shake, that's my Take That dance. But if they can go after him, why can't this person go after whoever they're talking about? That was my horse sound. Anyway, it's very interesting, and it makes me think about a situation with someone else that worked for her and what they said about the work conditions. But I said work for her. Well, work for a. Let's just continue.
18th, 5 days after being hired, this is when she began to realize, yeah, they on some janky stuff over here. Because she was approached by a woman named Nikita Thompson who warned her that she might notice her colleagues being terminated and advised her not to ask any questions or acknowledge knowing the terminated employees.
Get ready for Twisted Tea Light, the same smooth and refreshing taste of Twisted Tea.
Sure, it's like, bruh, this must be an indication of Roc Nation's patterns of terminating employees for reasons not aligned with their business interests, rather lawful or not. That was her first sign of they on some janky stuff over here. However, it's not my business. I'm not going to ask any questions. From the surface, $130,000 to be a personal assistant sounds amazing. It sounds great until you look at the requirements and until they tell you the hours you're going to be working. Once you see the demands, you start to do the calculation and realize that the per hour rate is equivalent to being a child slave in Africa somewhere. So, March 28th, 2024, during a meeting at Defendants Los Angeles headquarters to discuss the celebrity's upcoming international music concert tour, the celebrity emphasized the tour's critical nature, stating, "This is a make or break tour for her. There will be no partying, no effing around. This is work." Can you imagine Megan?
OMG. OMG. Was the rapping horse on tour in 2024? I don't know, but I think I know who was. Do you? Maybe I'm mistaken, but do y'all remember what they were saying about this tour and how strict the people were gonna, or how strict the rules were gonna be? Let me see real quick. Hold on. Beyonce Tour 2024. Let's see. No wonder why Beyonce invited Miley Cyrus to her tour. She has 3 strict rules for guest performances. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now, I'm not saying that this is that or that is this, but it's just me putting 1 plus 1 together. 1 plus 1 has never equaled 3 to me. Let's check it out.
No drugs or alcohol policy. We'll have strict rules in place for her team for her upcoming Renaissance tour. The Queen will reportedly enforce a strict no drugs or alcohol policy. We're out, and will provide mental health support and resources throughout her tour, including therapy and meditation. Now, are you guys in support of Beyonce, taking care of her team's mental health? Al, what do you think about that?
Taking care of the team's mental health. Is that because for that $130 a year, you put these people through a strenuous regimen? I don't know, y'all. I'm not saying it's Meg. I'm not, or the rapping horse. I'm not saying it's the Hive Lady. But it's something to take into consideration with these dates. And then just the certain words they're using. Work 16 hours per day. On average 5 hours of sleep per night. Worked 57 days without a single day off. And I'm gonna tell you, with these people, even the low profile C-list people, they feel like because they're doing stuff, you need to be doing stuff. You might be the backwood twister, you might be the store runner, you might be the drink mixer. Yeah, anyway, let's go.
Get a stallion coming into a meeting and telling professionals, no effing around, no partying. So the plaintiff interpreted this as an expectation to work unreasonable hours, being on call at all times with duties extending from before the celebrity woke up until after they went to bed. So this is not just a regular 9 to 5. Your entire life is catered around. During the tour, Michelle worked approximately 57 days without a single day off. Should we find?
Listen. That is serious. Now, the reason I said that I thought it could be the rapping horse. All right, now, the reason I said I feel like it could be the rapping horse is because she had a situation where she was accused of harassment by a cameraman who said he was forced to watch certain stuff in a vehicle. Where did this thing even go? Where did this case go? Where did this situation go? What happened? Like, real talk, I might have to do a story on this. I really might have to. Now, Los Angeles, California, a former cameraman for the rapping horse alleges that he was trapped inside a moving vehicle with a hip-hop star in a foreign country while she did things. Emilio said in the suit with the Superior Court, he was told, don't ever discuss what you saw, berated and fat shamed and treated differently by Meg. I don't know, y'all. But it's only one of the two to me. That's really how I feel. It's only one of the two. Anyway, I'm not about to hold y'all too long. I might cover something with Boosie here in a minute, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm done yapping. I've been so yappy these past few videos. Anyway, there's so much more I want to say. If I felt like I'd get the views, I'd make the videos longer. But attention spans and this and that. Yeah, anyway, let me shut up. Like the video. If you're still here, say still here. I'm out. Peace.